Hey everyone, I'm here again today to give you a little inspiration about some new items that I have in mind for myself to try. I always gain much insight from others when they share the things that they really enjoy or have tried before. So these are the things that I have upcoming that I would like to try.
Hey, I'm Monique, a pediatrician turned homeschool mom and keeper of my home. Here, I love to share family, health, home, and sustainability tips that will help to provide us with the skills and know-how that we all need to uplift and equip ourselves. Knowing more and being better equipped, we will all be more sustainable.
So these are all new for me from Azure Standard. The first one up is the Azure Market Brussels sprouts. These I always wanted to try. I want to go ahead and roast them. I'm probably going to add some carrots and maybe a little protein with it, something like turkey or so forth. That will kind of help to increase the flavor and see if our family likes it. So this one I have in mind and I've had it there for a little bit. Next up is the Azure Market Granny Smith apples. I'd love to try these. I know that they're going to have a tartness to it. Of course, I've had these before, but not from Azure Market. I want to go ahead and get the 20-pound size so that we can use some for applesauce, apple pies, and other fresh eating. So this one is also one that I've had in mind. Also, interestingly, I see that they have some purple potatoes, which I've never tried before. I see that they're high in anthocyanins that are very helpful and healthy for us. So these would be a good one to try, and I'd also love to plant them so that we can extend the potatoes. Also would love to try the Azure Market Flame grapes. These look like a nice option to try. These are also going to be high in anthocyanins as well, which are wonderful antioxidants that we all would need in our bodies to help fight off free radicals and other cells that are not helpful for us. So that would be another great one to look into. Going on further down, the Norpro brand is one that I really do enjoy using. It's always sturdy and long-lasting, so having the canning ladle for those projects that I have upcoming would be great. Wanted to go ahead and can some beans for easier handling and eating, so this would be a great tool to have in the kitchen. Next up is the Norpro Krona multi-pot with straining lid. This one seems to be a nice gadget to have in the kitchen with the pouring option right here that will make it easier to pour as you're cooking and mixing things. Next up, I always like to see what other essential oils can be added to our medicine toolkit. So having some Clary sage and then geranium, which is a beautiful smelling flower to add to DIY deodorants, laundry detergents, and other projects would be great to have. Next up is the Einkorn grain. These would be wonderful to have to go ahead and mill fresh. They are also an ancient grain. They are easy to digest and high in nutrition. So this would be wonderful to have. Next up is the Azure Market Organics maple syrup. This one is the Grade A Dark Robust. This would be a nice option for pouring over pancakes, oatmeal, as an alternative sweetener would be nice to have. It even has been used in some cleansing regimens as well. And looking down at the nutrient panel, we can see here that it does have a good array of different vitamins, such as vitamin D. It has calcium, iron, and potassium. So those are good things to have in your diet as well. Next up is the Azure Market Carob baking chips. This would be a nice alternative to have if you didn't have chocolate chips available. It would be nice to see what flavor it will impart to things like muffins and breads. So this would be good for those pastry options. Next up is the Azure Market freeze-dried peas. This is good for storage reasons and just having something readily available to toss over rice or over a salad or all the other different ways that you want to use peas. This could probably also be just used as a snack as well, so that would be interesting to try. Next up is the Pacific Resources Manuka honey. I know I had mentioned this type of honey before in a previous video where I talked about the top medicinal items that I would choose and that I like to have in my own medicine cabinet. Manuka honey is very helpful if push came to shove and you needed something that was antibacterial that you could put on a wound or burns. This is good to have in the medicine cabinet. Next up is the Azure Market Organics Rose Hips. This would be a nice option to use for making teas. I would love to compare it to see if it's similar and soothing to things like chamomile and lavender. It may even possibly be nice to pair all three of those together. It says also that it is recommended to be tried with hibiscus flowers as well. And the last but not least is trying the Azure Market's semolina flour. This would be nice to have so that one can make their own pastas and things of that nature, because this is the flour, the semolina or durum flour, that is used to make many of our pasta products. So having this available would be nice if ever we wanted to go ahead and venture into making our own fresh pasta. If any of you have tried any of the items or you have some new ones that you're keeping your mind on, please feel free to go ahead and comment and share which things you like or have tried. Alright, I hope this was helpful to you, and I will see you soon again. As always, stay healthy, be well, and keep trying to live your best sustainable life. I'll see you soon.